Hi, this is Siraj Rai. I'm a real estate broker in Vancouver area. This is your Selling604 stats vlog for February 2019, where we cover the Real Estate Board of Greater Vancouver, Vancouver, Burnaby, Richmond areas, Coquitlam, and the Fraser Valley Real Estate Board, which is Langley, Surrey, Abbotsford, and such. All across the region, what we're seeing is sales down. We're going to use a number of 30%, whether it's detached, townhome, or condo. We're down about 30% across the board in sales. Buyers are taking their time. All across the board, buyers are taking their time. That's what we're seeing. Now, we're going to go through some numbers for Real Estate Board of Greater Vancouver and the Fraser Valley Real Estate Board, detached, townhome, and attached, what the benchmark prices are, or the median or average prices. We're going to call that our sales price. That's what we're going to use as our benchmark prices, and I'll tell you where it's at and where it's going. Detached homes in the Greater Vancouver area, $1,443,000,000. That's down for 9 straight months. So the peak was about June of 2018, which was 1,614,000, and you're just seeing it go down. It was we're basically at the prices that we were at about this time in 2016. So detached have been coming down for 9 months in a row, and it looks like that's a trend that they're going to keep on continuing to come down little by little. You're seeing it more in the west side, and then it's going to trickle out further and further into Burnaby's and East Vans and into the Fraser Valley as well. Townhomes, your benchmark price is $789,000. That's down from $801,000 last month. So that's a $12,000 drop. It's been down 8 months in a row. So townhomes are coming down as well. Before those 8 drops, of course, it was up 18 months in a row. So we're starting to see a decline in townhome prices. Also, I mean, the peak was $855,000 also in June of last year. Condos, $660,000. It was $659,000 in January. So that's the first uptick we've seen. It's in condos. It had dropped 7 months in a row. It's the first tick up in 7 months. The peak was $709,000 in June 2018. So the peak benchmark prices for condos, townhomes, and single-family homes in the Real Estate Board of Greater Vancouver was in June 2018. Sales are down, like I said, about 30% across the board. So detached are continuing to go down. Townhomes are continuing to go down. Apartments, this is the first uptick we've seen, albeit a slight one. Next month will be interesting to see what happens. But we see a slight uptick in the benchmark price of condos. The Fraser Valley Real Estate Board, which is your Surrey, your Langley, your Abbotsford, those are the 3 areas there that I work in mostly. We're seeing the same thing as far as sales are concerned, about 30% across the board. Detached one's a heck of a lot cheaper there, $959,000 in February, and that's up from $954,000 in January. So it had gone down for 8 months in a row before that. This is the first rise we've seen. So very interesting. $1,025,000 was the peak for detached homes in the Fraser Valley. That was May 2018, and it had dropped 8 months in a row since then, and now it's our first uptick. It went up to $959,000 in February. Have we hit the bottom? That's the question. We're gonna find out. Next month's numbers will be very important there. Townhome numbers, $516,000 for a townhome, down from $522,000. So that's been dropping 8 months in a row and continues to slide. The peak was $558,000 also in May 2018. Apartment condo, $410,000 in February. That's up from $409,000. So 2 out of the 3 Fraser Valley Real Estate Board categories are up for February after long slides. Condos had dropped for 7 months straight. It is our first bump up. Mind you, it's a $1,000 bump up, but your average condo in the Fraser Valley will cost you $410,000. The peak was in June 2018, $454,000. Sales are down 30%. I'm going to try and keep this from now on at 5 minutes. It's just your monthly quick dose of what's going on. Sales are down. Prices in a few areas seem to be evening off. Next month will be important to see. But you know, there's deals out there, and buyers are if something's sitting on the market, buyers are coming at you low. And I had an offer on a property I have in Langley just last week. 200,000 off of our offer. We gave what we thought was a good counter, and they walked away. You're seeing that, and I'm hearing other realtors telling me that in areas in the west side of Vancouver that buyers are giving you a price. It's below assessment always now, especially with single family detached. And you better come with a good counter offer, because if you don't come with a good counter, buyers are walking. Where do I see it going in the next few months? I think detached are still going to come down a bit. Townhomes are going to flatten out a bit, and condos are going to hang in there tight, especially with these the new rules, the first-time home buyer rules. Although those are for the bottom of the price range properties. I think condos will hang in there. But the trend is still downward. If you find something you like and you want to live in for the next 5 years or so, and you're getting a fair price on it, buy it. That's it. So that's my quick day. I want to keep it at 5 minutes. I'm over 5 minutes. That's it. Selling604. You follow me on Twitter at Selling604. YouTube, Selling604 is my channel. Instagram at SirajRaiYVR. And call me for anything real estate. I sell condos, townhomes, detached, and I also do land assemblies. I do land assemblies where I put homeowners together, and I add a lot of value that way, because if I can put 4 of you together and your site is developable, you get a huge bump, sometimes as much as twice your assessed value. So that's it. All my contact info is below. I went over my 5 minutes, but last time I was at 11 minutes, so that's not bad. That's it. Enjoy the rest of your day. Talk to you soon. See you in March.